everybody, Ben Stevens with Protein Pantry. I'm here with one of our dieters, Brenda. And Brenda's had some really good success on the system. She's lost over 20 pounds, but more than that is all the different physiological effects that she's felt from being on the system. One of the things that I like the most about what's happened with Brenda being on the system is that she used to get stabbing pains in her gut a lot after meals. And so Brenda, tell me a little bit about what was going on with that, and then what's happened since you've been on the system with your gut just handling the meals a lot better, not having those stabbing pains anymore.
I had gotten to the point to where I felt like I was basically allergic to food because it seemed like anything I ate, I would just have horrible stabbing pains, and I would try cutting things out, and I had gone to different doctors over the years trying to figure out what was going on, and I was diagnosed with irritable bowel syndrome many years ago, and so it seems like just anything that I would try to eat was just would affect me really negatively, and so and my irritable bowel was with constipation, so I would go sometimes a week without being able to go, and I would just get so uncomfortable and have horrible stabbing pains, and it was debilitating. So.
Yeah.
So since starting with Protein Pantry, for the first few weeks, it was kind of gradual change. I still was having some issues, but it started getting a lot better, and now I still have some of the constipation issues, but nothing like I used to, and the stabbing is all but gone. I've had very little issues with that. I think there's a number of foods that I obviously can't tolerate. Now I'm no longer having those issues. I have very little stabbing. It's very rare. I can eat without worrying about how it's going to affect me afterward. I feel fine. So that's been an amazing
Yeah, that has
change.
to be a big reliever not to have to deal with that.
Yes.
And worrying about, okay, do I want to eat? Because then I'm going to feel the effects of it.
Right.
And so that's wonderful. I love that. And again, we've reconditioned your whole digestive tract, and that's why you're feeling the effects of it.
It's amazing. I mean,
yeah.
I would feel like I looked pregnant so much of the time because I'd be so bloated after a meal, and
yeah, we've lost a ton of inches in your waist,
mm-hmm.
so that tummy's gone flat. You don't have that bloating anymore.
Right.
The other great thing, you were talking about really how bad your sleep was before you came on the system.
Yes, since I had my son 12 years ago, I have not slept, and I have a horrible time getting to sleep, staying asleep. When I'd wake up in the morning, even if I'd get 7 hours of sleep, I wasn't ever rested, and I'd go through days at work just yawning constantly, be ready for bed by 8 o'clock at night, and then when I'd go to bed, I wouldn't be able to get to sleep again, and it was so frustrating, and so that's also been a big change since starting on this. I'm able to get to sleep much quicker now. I stay asleep. I still sleep lightly because I just think I'm a light sleeper, but I am able to stay asleep, and even though I don't get as much sleep every night as I should, and that's my own, because I'm a night owl. I don't get to bed very early, and I get up pretty early, but I feel much more rested during the day because the sleep that I've gotten is more quality.
And you feel like your energy's better throughout the day, and you're able to handle the stresses of the day better.
I don't yawn constantly through meetings at work. I'm able to I'm pretty productive. I don't sit there staring at my computer half asleep. I'm able to actually get work done, so
Good.
It's been much nicer.
Yeah, because you have work and you have a family to take care of, and you can't afford to be down or tired trying to take care of all the responsibilities that you have throughout the day. And
Right.
I loved you telling me that you feel like you can handle all of that a lot better now, and really is not a problem to
Yeah, I can handle regular everyday stresses and the deadlines at work and everything without a lot better. I can keep up with my son. My son is very active, and I feel like, if he says now, let's go out and kick the soccer ball around, or I can do that without saying, Danny, I'm tired. I'll, maybe a little bit later. So
Awesome.
I can just go do it now. So
Awesome. Well, finally, kind of, you had a nice little story about kind of a big motivator of even coming onto the system that had to deal with kind of your family and wanting to bring in a new member of the family. So tell us about that story with kind of one of the big motivators of you coming onto the system.
Well, I have to, there's a little bit of a backstory to that. My son is 12 years old, and growing up, I was always thin. I never had any issues with my weight, but I gained 40 pounds with my pregnancy. I had my son in my mid-40s, and everybody told me, you'll never get this weight back off again. And I just argued and said, no, I've never had an issue with my weight. It won't be any problem. But I lost 15 of those 40 pounds, and the other 25 just stuck to me like glue. And so for the last 12 years, I have tried to get this weight off. I've tried all kinds of different programs. I'll lose, 10 pounds and then start putting it right back on again. And so about probably 4 years ago, my son and I decided we wanted a second dog. We had gotten our first dog that my husband's not crazy about 7 years ago, and then about 4 years ago we decided we wanted a second dog, and he was like, absolutely not, I don't want another dog, I don't like the dog we've got, I don't want another one in our house. And we finally wore him down enough to where he said, all right, fine, you get to your goal weight and we'll get another dog. Well, my goal weight at the time was 135. And I hadn't ever been able to get there. I'd never been able to break it back down into the 130s since I got pregnant. And so no matter what I did, I thought, this is no problem. I had 20 pounds to lose. I didn't think that would be a big issue. But I couldn't do it. I would get down into like the low 140s and just could never break through into the 130s. And he knew when he made the bet, he knew that I wouldn't get there. So he knew he didn't have anything to lose.
Yeah, he thought there's no way it's going to happen anyway.
It's not going to happen.
Right.
And so for 4 years, I've been trying to get that weight off and get down to 135 so we could get a second dog. And my son has jumped on board for the last couple of years. He has been bugging me like crazy, and every time I eat something I'm not supposed to eat, then he scolds me about, we're never going to get our dog, Mom. We quit it eating. And so with this plan, finally, I have not only hit my goal weight, but I've dropped down below that. And
we're at 132 now.
Mm-hmm. And so now my husband has to
pony up.
He doesn't want it. Now he keeps saying, no, I never made that agreement. Now I think it was 130 that you were supposed to get to, and he keeps trying to, but he knows what he said, and so my son and I are now looking for our second dog.
Awesome.
So
a good Christmas present.
Yeah.
And the other Christmas present that they need to give you, new clothes.
Yep. I'm going to be shopping for more than just family now this year.
That's
I can't. My clothes are too big.
Yeah. So, just another kind of fun side effect of the system. New dog, new clothes. I mean, that's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
So, well, I appreciate you sharing your story with us. love everything that's happened with you on the system beyond the weight loss. It's just been really nothing but positive for you, and I've enjoyed watching it.
Yeah.
Really appreciate you doing this testimonial, because this helps other people when they'll see this video. So
Another positive side effect is that my husband has recognized what I've done with my weight, and so he's joined me on this journey now.
that's
so
true. Yeah,
he's-
Brenda's husband has joined us. She motivated him because you did something he thought you wouldn't be able to do.
Right. So now he's decided he needs to get.
So
hit his
just
goal.
great. Everything positive about what this has done for not only you but your family. So really appreciate it, and appreciate everybody watching.